Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Welcome to my time to journal, an untrained person playing with lots of art supplies and having fun. Join me. Good morning, good morning. I just emptied my trash, which is a good thing. That means some things left. But if you notice, my table is still a disaster. But I have to say, I got it whittled down a little bit. But I think I'm just going to continue on doing the same thing today. If I can get my trash bag here. I was going to say, let's see here. Put all this stuff away. Oops. All in all, I made 1, 2, this one made itself, 3, 4, some of these I had, 5, 6, 7, 2 little guys that can go somewhere else, 8, love this, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But see, this was made from my earrings that I cut out of a magazine several years ago. And I made a little one, which I love. And those could be elements on top of something else. And therefore, you save every piece of paper. But my warm colors is down to this pile. Now, this is just out of this section of the room. I have other piles in other places. Not as much as I used to have. This is the cool color. And I might jelly plate today too. This needs to go somewhere. A rogue washi tape. I started. Perhaps I shouldn't talk to you when I'm bent over because I can't breathe. I started to jelly plate on these yesterday, but then I got sidetracked and went down another rabbit hole. So I have this tape stacked to jelly plate. And then I think what I'm going to do is just start working, because if I sit here and talk to you as long as I worked this morning, which was about 3 hours, you will get nothing done, and it will take me 7 days to upload this video. Not that I wouldn't do it for you, but it's not a good use of anybody's time. Although I do love watching these kind of videos myself, but I most importantly do not think when I'm doing these things. I do not try to dwell on what goes where. I do not try to dwell on what color goes with what color, except for cools and warms, as far as I break it down. There's, as you can see, there's pieces of paper, there's pieces of magazines, there's painted paper, there's tissue paper, there's stickers, there's washi tape, there's anything that falls in the realm of something that can handle glue gets put on here. Most of them I started out with some kind of basic base, which was usually a blank piece of paper of some kind. Some I like sticking out. I don't like everything going the same direction. I don't like everything the same shape. And I love circles, so a lot of things get adorned with circles somewhere along the line. Nothing is sacred. And this type of a morning, where I am just basically trying to use up stacks of paper that I have been collecting and collecting And oh yeah, by the way, collecting, and I can't bear to throw them away, but I can do this and I can pare them down. And then I'm like, okay, I think I can throw this away now, or I use it up. So uh, it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. I don't think I'm the only one that's like this. Um, I could be the Eastern United States chapter president, but I don't think I'm the only one like this. So there's again no rhyme, no reason. Things are going down. Things are getting used up. Uh, Future self, I ended up with two tiny piles. I put them in a clear zipper pouch envelope, and they are going to be used in a future project or the project that this is going to start off with. I said I was going to do something um, with them, and at the end, I do come up with a project. But at this point, I wasn't really sure. I just knew this was a good way for me to use something down the road and take care of this pile currently right now. I even went in and added a couple stickers on some. Uh, I do always, and I say this a lot, I like to join pieces of paper. I did learn that in a class from an official artist and who does a lot of collaging and things like this. And she said that she actually believes in joining pieces of paper. Uh, in other words, if you have three pieces of paper, hook them together somehow with some more pieces of paper. I couldn't resist this title that says "The Stuff of Dreams." Does it go with any of it? No, but it's okay. It will one day. However it grows up and whatever it grows up to be. Um, this is this is so much. I cannot stress, and I say this a lot. This is therapy for me. This is not cheaper than therapy by the time you buy all the supplies that I have, but it is a good way to keep me out of trouble, keep my mind moving, keep me. I love this green one. Love this green one. Keep me active, keep me my hands moving. I'm very fidgety. If I'm not moving, I'm probably doing nothing, and that's not good for anybody, especially a mind. And this, to me, I'm watching biographies. I love watching biographies. I love watching biographies with artists. I love watching other artists do things. Um, Painting. I love going to a lot of museum websites and getting history of this painting or that painting. And do you see, the horizon here? And do you see where the artist was having a mental breakdown here? And blah, 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 blah. Maybe this is the beginning of my mental breakdown period. I don't think so. But anyhow, here comes some more circles. Um, just because there were those big, deep black circles already on this piece of scrap paper. Nothing is cherished at this point, and nothing is thrown away at this point, unless it's white. Um, but and nothing stays in the lines. I prefer not to stay in the lines. I even added a little bit of Stabilo. Um, Note to self, you drop that whole container of Stabilos and there's some under your bookcase. Okay, I'll look for that later. This one is particularly pretty too. These are some printables from Robin McClendon, pieces of them. And I added just some subtle deli paper over them and some more black. And then I went in with one of my red Chinese character stamps or Japanese, not sure which one, with her characters that she already had on this piece of paper. And this is very lovely. Deep thought went into this. Not really. But I was looking for something, just the right thing to put in here, and I found some of my own passport stamps that are from Tim Holtz on some red background, so I added that to it. I am through for this session of using up my paper. I've gotten it down to tiny piles comparatively to what I had before. So this is my cool pile. This is my warm pile, which I used a lot more of that. So I'm going to combine them. Put them in a drawer. that I'm going to be using more often. And I always say that I have the best of intentions. But I think I made almost 20 cards that could go in a journal. So tomorrow, come back and we might construct a little bit of a journal. And you know what? I'm going to stick these pages in it because these have been languishing. Kind of the same idea, but I made stories with them. This was a picture of bikes in Key West, I think. This is a temple in Bangkok or somewhere. It says, today I feel like I could do anything, even bike through the temples in Bangkok, or maybe that's where I start tomorrow. Otherwise, it's just, you know, pieces of paper. Here's a koala bear. Don't forget to bring all kinds of different pieces of paper. Remember to bring your koala to the queen on Sunday, and dress code is houndstooth, because there's a piece of houndstooth tissue paper. Here's another one with some sheep. I made these years ago when my desk was behind me. The combination of wool and cotton makes a great quilt, and often a zebra print rug too. Are dinosaurs stealing our oranges to soothe their voices or to help them jump the hoops? Here's a dinosaur. Here's an orange. I do not know where the hoops are. But that was fun. So I think I'm going to add these to this journal. And maybe do, even though there's no particular images on here, but it might just be a place for them to live safelier. Safelier? That's a good word. Safelier. Don't come here for English. Just come here for art or playing around. But this one has a oriental feel. This one has a circle feel. That's the front of that truck. This one, I don't know, but she's laying flat on her couch face down. So she had to be poking through that window. This is all deli paper that I printed and then tore into squares. This one has no particular rhyme nor reason. No particular rhyme nor reason. I used some of those stickers out of that book. Vessels and camels and passports. That could be a story right there. Vessels, camels, and passports. Here is a picture of somebody's flower journal with Mount Everest. So these are flowers she picked on Mount Everest on her way to the Travelers Company in Japan. Who knows? That's how stories happen. This one, Shepherd's Hotel. That might be in, I don't know where that is. Oh, it says Cairo. And there's fish hidden under here and cannabis. So maybe while she was in Cairo, she bought some cannabis on the way to the fish market. Who knows? This says the Pullman Company, which was a train. I don't know what this is, but that's pretty. This is a piece of white paper. This was black and white with some luggage stuff from Columbia to Atlanta in July 15th. Maybe when we went to Ireland. I don't see a date on it anywhere. Oh, a year, I mean. This is, 2019. That was Ireland. This was my husband's suitcase. Here's a bee. Okay, what can we do with this one? This is bee. This is credits from a book, and I see, bushes. Bushes in the patch stung by a bee. On the way to the seed store. That says seeds. This, you can just do anything. This is a map. This was one I did with a lot of black Stabilo All. Oh, here's one that was already put together on paper. I cut around it and put this down on a couple layers. This was the map paper we had from the Sahara Trek. This was a book page underneath it. And then I laid all of this, which was all one piece. And I just cut out the white. Laid that on top. This one has a lion's head and gold fish, the queen, and a receipt from Paris. So who knows there? French fashion at the Paris fish market. There you go. See? This is just colorful, pretty.
This is one I made a long time ago. This is one I made a long time ago. So let's see. We have this one made itself. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ooh, I love number 7s. Okay, these are 21s, and this is the epilogue. But we really have 23 pages. So we're going to make a journal. Right or wrong, we're just going to have fun. And that's the goal of everything. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow.